Hello, my name is Dr. Imaginus. I'm not a doctor, I just play one here on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. Here's today's download. Today I want to talk about my Imaginus, how it came, how it begun. Um, my Imaginus is an entity in my mind. I don't know how to explain that, but I will try. So, about a month ago, I wanted to learn how to read, and I had talked about this in my very first video. My Imaginist came to me and told me that I was taking away his space. I didn't really know what to make of this because it was it was scary at first because I didn't know if I was having a emotional breakdown because I'm just overwhelmed with all this information that I continuously have in my head and I can't get it out. I'm a firm believer if you're able to write your emotions down, you can release these emotions, little demons that you carry around. Not being able to purge that from my mind has been troublesome, at the least, but it's been a long lifetime of trying to come to terms with not being able to read and write and living in a society that totally depends on this. So I was always in turmoil, and my mind was always in turmoil because I couldn't understand why I could not read and write. Numerous attempts through my adult life trying to sit down and do it, but it's just not meant to be. It's just not meant to be for me. So as I got older, I was angry and mad at the system, because going to www dot whatever is like a whatever I want is a death sentence to whatever I'm trying to look up. I'm not going to get there through a www anything. So it makes it really difficult for me to navigate this world we live in. But I manage and I actually thrive. My thing that I've learned is to find balance in my life. And I know everybody's like, balance, But balance in your life is, trying to put everything on a scale of justice for me, anyways, and weighing it out. And when I weigh it out, I have a sense of which way I'm going. And that's how my mind works. My Imaginus balance this out for me all the time. I feel confused a lot, but lately my confusion has turned to more organized thoughts because of this experience that I've had, where before it was always just floating around, and then something happened to me and it just smoothed right out. Okay, it's hard for me to gather words because I'm not built like that. Dr. Pepper is amazing with words, and so we have like I always say, a Brooks and Dunn relationship, somebody like that where, it takes two people to do something. And somebody that believes in me, and that's really where it's at. And he believes in me, so we're going to try to make other people believe, not in me, in my ideas, in the future that we could have, the the things that no one ever talks about. What can we do to ease our problems? Everybody yells from a soapbox, and no one ever addresses the problems. My Imaginus gives me all these different angles to look at situations from, and I'm able to just analyze it quickly, efficiently, and come up with a solution, because my imagination is free to roam wherever it wants. It has no restrictions, it has no barriers. It's never been clouded with any kind of uh, opinions and stuff from articles or books or any of that stuff. None of that's in there because I don't do that. So when I look at stuff, I'm able to just pull a little from here and a little from here, whether it be black or white, and make gray. That seems to be the way it works for me. Um, I talk to other people, and I see they have imaginations. I'm not saying people don't have imaginations, but people don't have an imagination that runs rampant. And mine runs rampant because I have no, everything I've ever done has always been an imagination in my head. I mean, yeah, I function in life and do all that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when I'm quiet and I want to have some downtime. People read a book or watch some TV or something like that. I don't have to. I could just imagine different things, different scenarios, go to different places I've seen in my mind or in a video or something, and chill on the beach if I want. So my Imaginist is a separate entity, and I don't know if I've manufactured this in my own head, but it's actually speaking to me. Okay, this is weird, okay, because before it was just kind of like in my head, but now it's actually having like serious conversations. And I it's not scary. It's scary because it's like kind of not normal. Okay, have I manufactured something up in me, or it's not it's not evil in any way, shape, or form, because I've never watched a scary movie in my life. I don't like scary movies. I'm not really a big movie watcher anyways, so I never, and scary books or none of that, I've never been scared like that through any kind of Jason or none of that stuff. I've never really watched it. I've caught little pieces of it, but I don't get scared like that. This is a different kind of scary because it's a scariness of all this information. That's the overwhelming amount of information that I have been receiving through these downloads has been overwhelming. to say the least. I can't stop thinking about it. That's why I pretty much stopped my life to build this studio and to pass this on, because it's that powerful and that overwhelming in my life. This is not me. This is not what I want. This is hard for me. One, I'm camera shy. Two, I'm just shy in general. So to put myself out here exposed and vulnerable is a leap, to say the least. I am way out of my element. But I feel that it's more important to get this information that I have been blessed with to you know, explain to people that your imagination is the key to our future. Everybody has to stop bickering and look towards the future, because what we're doing is just picking at each other like chickens pick on each other. The pecking order is starting to appear. And people are, that's a terrible metaphor to even think about, but that's what's happening. It's becoming a pecking order. If you're not liked, you get pecked on more. And if you are liked, you get pecked on less. And if you're at the top, you get to choose who gets pecked on. These are scary times that we are living in, and they're self-inflicted, totally self-inflicted, because we've lost sight as a society, and we've lost our imagination. I don't know if it's my imagination is getting stronger because everybody's imagination is getting weaker, but it is a free-flowing highway. It is something that is flowing out there. It's an energy force that I have been introduced to, and now that I'm introduced to it, I can't not get out of it. It's so fluid. And it tells me, this is what it's telling me, everybody's imaginations is, and it's bleeding through the system into me. I don't know how this works. I don't know how this works. I am not the person to be telling everybody about this stuff. This is not what I was built for. I'm not this person that has to be passing off information to other people about their imagination. But since my imagination is so rampant and it's so fluid now, I'm getting these feelings, and I feel like this is what he's telling me. It's not a he, it's not even an it, it's not an alien, it's not an angel, it's just energy. Okay, that's all I can explain. It's energy. And the energy that I receive from it is stronger. It's just a stronger wave. It's just a piece of stronger energy that I'm feeling that people are starting to lose. I guess that's about all I really have to say about this. I'd like to talk more about it and get some feedback, what people think, real ideas. I mean, you could call me a kook or whatever. I don't care. That doesn't even mean anything to me. I don't care about that. It's the solid ideas, and it's what people actually think are happening to me that I'm really interested in, because then we can start having a conversation about what's happening to our planet, our world, to me, to you, and start using our imagination more and start bringing it to light, because our imagination is the only thing that's going to get us to the next level. I imagine you liked this video, so follow me and subscribe to my channel. Share with your friends and neighbors. I'm Dr. Imaginus, reminding you to always follow your imagination.